Alright, hello and welcome. This is CT5. I'm going to be watching the recording of a match earlier. I was streaming, but I didn't have sound. So we're going to dub over this game, because I think the game was... I remember the game being reasonably interesting. So let's take a look. I'm running the Brain Freeze based team. And let's see what happens. We're going to try to see if I can keep up with myself and remember what was happening and stuff. So I think something I want to know right off the bat is okay, I'm kind of worried about where I want to go because I'm debating where I want to go with my wizards. So I'm thinking of moving my green wizard down around in line with the human warrior. Oh, I guess I moved my own warrior up. I think it'd be pretty safe. I'm also noting that it'd be pretty safe from his wizard. And also, now we see that his priest moves here, I should be pretty safe to move my wizard somewhere as well. So I'm going that way, and ooh, okay. So he used a telekinesis, which is nice. That's one less telekinesis we have to worry about, as well as he's probably going to move his wizard up into that little corner spot. He doesn't, which kind of surprises me, because from there, he can't even poke my warrior. He's not really threatening anything, so that's pretty nice. I suppose the nice thing about my green wizard being right next to my human warrior is that I have maintained line of sight to both of my teammates for Winds of War stuff. We decide to poke, and we see a defender's block, which is really nice information to have. At this point, I'm content to either pass, or I might even move my blue wizard to somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. I'm hovering over maze for some reason. I guess just exploring my options. I'm probably going to run next to my other wizard. Is my instinct from here cool? Right, because we have line of sight to... We're not in sight of his wizard, but we can see our opponent's stuff. We'll happily pitch the maze. Unsure whether Flaring Torch or Thickened Mail is better. I think I opt to keep the Thickened Mail just because I suspect I'm going to get poked around by his wizard a bit, so random protection would be nice. Nimbus! That's a weird one. Luckily we don't care too much about it. We want to try and fish out the defender's block in some way, obviously. And we have two great options, Maze or Bungled Bolt. I think I go with the Bungled Bolt. Looks like I'm going to go with the Bungled Bolt, probably onto the Priest. Which makes sense, right? The Priest is further back. We don't really want the Warrior to have multiple cards. The Priest is far back. This is a shuffle team, which I'm curious about. While it's closer, and again, if that human wizard of the opponent were on the spot where I thought it would have been earlier, it'd be in a better spot. So we're happy that it's just kind of an awkward spot. As well as we see that the warrior is pretty weak, which is also really nice. It looks like I'm thinking of using Winds of War to just shove the human priest far away. Looks like I go for... Am I going for Brain Freeze? No, I'm going straight for Winds of War. Shove it out of the corner where it can't see its friends at all. I think I was considering using a Brain Freeze first. Ouch! Cooling Laser. The fun thing about the Brain Freeze, we get information as well as if we then shove it, use the Winds of War afterwards, it can't get close, right? Can't run back. My warrior getting hit by that kind of hurts. Now I poke the warrior, prevent them from getting close and threatening me, because I think I want to move up to start to poke at the opponent's wizard. So let's see what happens. Which is kind of risky. I'm gonna move up because that's all I can do. I'm still out of range of telekinesis. That's 5 spaces away from the wizard, which is really convenient. Priest moves there. Okay, reasonable. Line of sight, etc. Yeah, and I just want to get a little bit closer. I was hoping to fish out the cooling laser with my warrior. He didn't do anything, which is reasonable. That's a pretty aggressive position for my blue wizard there, but that's okay. And I'm very confused by that Sure Strike Blessing. Seems like it was a pseudo-pass of his, and luckily that lets me snipe out and fish out the cooling laser with the Brain Freeze, so I am in a hugely advantageous position right now. At least I feel good about that, right? Like, the Warrior's weak. We even get a huge maze to deny a victory square. Do we run on? I take aggressive sightlines. Cool. Do I throw out a Brain Freeze? I could, like, deny that last card, right? But a little excessive. I end the round. Definitely pitch a Thickened Mail. There's an option. There's an argument to keep all the damage. I think the reasonable thing is Mighty Bludgeon Reliable Mail, but with that big damage, it's worth it. I think pitches, and then I remember saying, oh, believe in the big cards, believe in the rest of my weapons, probably big damage. Okay, another Nimbus, which is... It's another Nimbus, mildly annoying, maybe. We do have the power of Brain Freeze to just make sure they can't get close to us, right? It's annoying if they get close to us and start threatening stuff, but we catch an Impaling Stab and make it hard for them to move anywhere. Fantastic. I'm kind of surprised he went there. Because I feel like if he has stabs, right, we saw an Impaling Stab get discarded, I feel like he might as well just hop onto the victory square, so I'm a bit like, what's going on? Like, I could even pass, honestly. I'm not fully sure. Yeah, I didn't like that Brain Freeze. I guess I just wanted to poke, but... This is a great time. Yeah, I Gust of War them away. Remember, they probably don't have more moves. I put myself on. He charged right back. Okay, fine. But this is actually great. Because look, I can just start to threaten people now, right? I could run back on, or I think... Looking at HPs, right? Like, the priest is pretty low. So if we Brain Freeze and make it hard for them to run away... Oh, actually, that's difficult terrain behind them, that little patch there. Oh, yeah, I just run right in. Cool. What am I even doing? Like, why would I not Brain Freeze first? But okay, I get smacked. I am taking a bit of a beating, but Mempo bonus armor against that. It's pretty nice. So I'm content to pass, but I think I still have, like, I still have stuff I can do, so I just wait. I think I might as well, it feels a little unfortunate to use the Mempo now and, you know, have the Squeamish be less valuable, especially because they have so few cards, right? We've hurt them a lot with Brain Freeze. We've hit so many Brain Freezes out. Oh my god. Huge value. Steps in with a Nimble Strike. I'm happy with that, and I think I'll have my Green Wizard use a Brain Freeze to trap the Priest and secure a kill. Nice. Sitting there puts me at 5 range of the enemy wizard, so I can't get, like, TK'd. Super guaranteeing the kill. A little excessive, I think. But it, you know, I definitely do not want to run into like a life-saving block or anything. Again, a little excessive, but... Because that Brain Freeze would have been nice to use on the enemy in the next round. And then don't forget to take the point, because the warrior's out of cards. It's looking pretty good. Our warrior's in trouble. Our warrior has gone really low health. Bit of a problem. Actually, that foreshadowed strike? I think I run my person away. Ooh, greed. Oh, wow. Huge. Jeez. Clutch draws. Nice dodge. Am I just going for big damage? So awkwardly, I feel like I should do something with my human warrior, because Squeamish is probably keeping them stuck. That's messed up. Damn. Because I was just thinking, like, oh, they have Impaling Stab, don't they? Huh. I throw a lot of damage, which a little greedy. I'm not sure how I feel about that. He's fishing for points. He's throwing cards, so we should just pass, go first, and then we can hopefully secure a kill onto that wizard before they run away. Discard the reveal cards, keep things scary, and nice silver bolts. Clutches the kill. And from there should be pretty easy. I have a brain freeze to shut them down, I have a gust of war. And yeah, using the gust of war they can't run back on. So we're set. Boop, boop. And that's the game. Maybe that wasn't that interesting. There was a lot of brain freeze. I got so many brain freezes. And just kind of got to bully them. It definitely felt interesting when I was playing it. I feel like I was good about making, like, play-by-play comments. And obviously it's weird, right? Like, I knew the result. I know what happened. But let's go back to the end there. Like, honestly, securing the kill on the priest was, like, huge. I think they probably just sort of gave up at the end. They made some suboptimal moves, I think. Maybe? Like, when I got them low, the Force Bolt for the star seemed a bit questionable, but I don't know what else they're gonna do. I found so many brain freezes. Oh god, look at that. That's gross. I mean, I love it. That's what I want. That's what I want this team to do. Like, this, like, yeah. This is kind of like optimal stuff for the team, right? With so many brain freezes. And they're in position in such a way that, like brain freezes did everything I wanted them to, right? We saw the versatility of brain freeze in this game. So, like, right here, I essentially blank their Nimbus by making sure that they can't get closer to me. While also, as bonus value, catching an Impaling Stab, which is really cool. Later on, we see I get value just as a discard to prevent them just, like, secure a kill and whatnot. And it's just, like, messing with the movement. Like, the Encumber is relevant on top of it all. Like, it's fun if you're an annoying person. And then later I got completely slapped by a 2-warrior, 1-priest team by a good player. That'll be. I also did not draw any brain freeze in that game, and they delegate. And actually, as a quick aside, I think I was a little too passive in this game. I'm gonna mute myself. I was thinking about this. I was washing dishes, and this just came to mind. But that I move people in this way because the green wizard, right, if I move it here, I could force bolt my person on. It's pretty tempting. I think at the very least moving someone was also good. I thought of moving the wizard here, on the other side of that platform where I moved it. Because you have a little better sight lines. Loses to like some sort of charge. But charge is rare. You'll see why I don't like this move. What I don't like about my blue wizard being in this spot is that now Vanguard moves the blue wizard and not the green wizard. And the green wizard does not have good sightlines right now. The green wizard really wants to be where the blue wizard is to see. And this is going to lead into... So potential misplay. Like, the Frenzy, it's kind of scary to hop on. But with the Forceful, if I just happen to take it, like, that'd be great, right? If they use, like, a Vicious Thrust to step on, I think that's a win. Force Bolt for Vicious Thrust to deny them, to keep, like, if they spend a Vicious Thrust to deny me a victory point, I think that's worth it. Even though I really need the victory point because this is, like, a really scary team comp, right? I obviously don't want to move closer, because if I move there, then he moves in, and it's scary. So I think my mistake here, I think I pass and just let him take the position he wants. I think I was playing a little too passive here, and I think it would have been worth it if I had moved on. Either just with a run, or honestly, I'm considering using a team walk here to help give that better position, give the green wizard sightlines to do stuff with. And unfortunately, this isn't great, right? So another option I have, actually, is leadership. Run Flaring Torch. Run Cautious Sneak. But passing... I think this was a very greedy pass that really didn't do anything. Like, I wasted my opportunity. Wasted going first, right? Because, like, I give him positioning. Yeah, too passive. Like, even if I put my person somewhere, anywhere, right? I start to be in threat. I start to be in striking distance at least. I at least do something. Like, yeah, I can nimble strike on, but it's like fighting's tough, right? Like, I could have moved there first instead of passing, right? I think leadership, well, yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I think it's nice to, I like to have the team walk surprise. I perhaps like to use team walk too much to, like, get out of situations rather than proactively putting myself into a stronger position. But, like, you kind of need to be careful around these people, right? I think. Ugh. The last thing I want to see is, oof, greater heal. I think the greater heal already happened. They held on to greater heal and delegate. There it is. So they had delegate round 1. So if I had moved up round 1, I might have gone snacked around a little bit, but like if I'd used the force bolt, but what would that have looked like? Wow, that's a fucking perfect opening hand for that priest. It moves right... Oh, wow. I would have thought they moved here. But I guess they can see enough from there. Okay, cool. Frenzy, delegate. Could move away. I have sight lines. But then they could potentially chase. If I go here, that's maybe scary stuff, but moves. We could have force bolted. Right? This person having moves and the Vanguard as well to help reposition other people. Yeah, if we fish out delegate. I mean, delegate is delegate. It's hard to win, and like fuck, if we had brain freeze, we might have a way to deal with Delegate, but we didn't. And that's how it goes. It happens. I think I get a little too freaked out sometimes against 2 warrior, 1 priest, because like they're capable of so much, right? And sometimes it's hard to deal with. Anyways, cool. I hope that was fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.